Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. In this video, I have a pretty cool one for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at two of Spigen's new chargers. Big thank you and shout out to them for sending these out free for review. First, we have the 4-port USB charging station. You guys can read a little bit about it here if you'd like. Pause the video. And here we have the ArcDock GAN 1204 4-port USB charging station. This one's a total of 120 watts. This one's only 65. Here is the back. So let's go ahead, crack these open and see what we've got. So as per usual with Spigen, we are opening it from the bottom, not the top, because it's just easier. So we will open this here. And this 120 watt one is pretty heavy. This one is got some weight to it as well, but it is definitely a little lighter. So we got thank you cards, some information about the products. Here is the brick itself. Interesting. So we will take a look at that. Nothing here. And then here we have the cord that goes from the wall to the brick itself, and that's it. So we can set this to the side. And this is very interesting because this is one of the first chargers that has its own proprietary charger instead of just a wall wart. So this should be interesting. So this is a pretty long cable. So if you wanted to put this like next to your bed or something, there would be no issues there. And now we will plug this into power, and there we go. We've got a green light right there, letting us know that it is all on. We've got two USB-A ports and two USB-C ports, which is fantastic because there are a lot of products that use a lot of different ports, and this has them all in one. So let's peel this off here. We don't need stickers on our devices. Left a little residue. Not a big fan of that, so maybe Spigen can improve on that a little bit. But hey, just for the heck of it, we know this thing works, but let's go ahead and plug in the iPhone just to make sure it charges up here. So here we go. Charging up, no problem. Does anything change on this? Nope, still a green light right there, but it just looks really good. This is a very slim charger for being 65 watts. That's a lot of wattage, but let's read about how they get to 65 watts. So here's how they do it. The USB-C outputs are 65 watts max each port. You can get 65 watts in each port. So if you had, let's say a MacBook Air, maybe even one of the smaller MacBook Pros, not sure on that, but one of the MacBooks or MacBook Airs, you could plug that into one of these USB-C slots and be good to go, 65 watts each. USB-A, those are 18 watts max. So you could fast charge some of your devices with that. So this is really good. If you have just kind of a smaller setup, this could power probably everything in this tiny little package. I mean, this is really small and it's light. It's not super heavy. This one is kind of heavy. We'll get to that in a second. But overall, I am very surprised with this. I like it a lot. I understand now why they call it the ArcDock, because this can pretty much dock most of your stuff. I mean, you got a computer, phone, maybe an iPad, something else. I don't know. You can charge it all right here with no issues. So let's go ahead and open up the big boy and see what the differences are. So same thing for this one. I'm opening it from the bottom, slice that right open. And like I said, this one is a little heavier. So I'm interested to see what we've got. So booklets and stuff, we don't need that. Toss it to the side. Got the cable, which looks to be the same. I can't tell if there's a difference here. Off to the side, nothing else in here besides the brick, which is what is causing all of the weight. Doesn't look big, but he definitely weighs something. Wow, this is a chungus. And the craziest part is this brick is not even that big. It's just very, very dense. So let's peel this sticker off. That one came off a little better than the other one. Work on that residue later. So for a side-by-side comparison, here you go. It is bigger. It's got the same amount of ports though. Whoa, almost dropped it. Depending on your needs, you might need this bigger one. And if you do need the bigger one, let's go ahead and get this smaller one out of the way. And we will plug this one in. I am curious to see if this one has the same green light and what the wattages are for this one. So same green light right there. So for this one, looks like we've got 100 watts max each port, which is crazy, and 18 watts max on the USB-A side. So wow, this can power quite a bit. This can power obviously your MacBook Air, smaller MacBook Pros, even the bigger MacBook Pros. This should charge it. I believe Apple's chargers for those are 100 watts with USB-C and 140 with the MagSafe. So this should be able to charge pretty much any MacBook, which is awesome. As you could charge, your phone and your MacBook, or if you really wanted to draw down a little bit of power, you could do your MacBook, your phone, and your iPad. It might not charge at full speeds, but it'll definitely give you your juice. But yeah, this is great. I'm gonna plug this in here just to make sure it's all working, but it's Spigen quality, so we know it's probably good to go. But let's just check. And there we go, charging up no problem. But yeah, if you need something that's powerful, this is the one to look at. It's a little heavy, but it is small. It's got a small footprint. It will not take up much room on your desk or under your desk. But yeah, this thing packs a punch. So check it out. Links to everything down below. Big thank you and shout out to Spigen for sending these out free for review. If you liked the video, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.